Mar Horseman School. I'm Robert Hefter alongside Alex Ginsberg, and this is the HM Lions Report. So, what's in store for us today?
Today we have wrestling, boys and girls basketball, fencing, and squash.
This is our 4th winter episode, so don't move a muscle. That's coming up right about now.
On Tuesday, Horseman took on Chapin in fencing at the lower school gym. Kyron Shim in the women's foil was leading 4-1 in her bout, and she showed some great skill on her way to victory, winning 5-1.
And she wins 5-1. I have her name.
In the women's epee category, we have Nina Peak. She was tied with her counterpart at 4-all when she shows some impressive skill and goes on to win her bout by a score of 5-4. Nina is one of the most improved fencers this season. Now we have the male epee category featuring Jeffrey Weiner, a 10th grader. The score was tied at 4-2 when Jeffrey went on to face his opponent. Jeffrey steps a few steps back and avoids the sword of the other opponent. Jeffrey would go on to tie this point, but it would be enough to win his round, and he would move on to an impressive record on the season. Finally, we have Errol Spector, who's down 4-0 in the saber category. Here, Errol jumps on top of his opponent and goes on to win the point, trailing only 4-1. Now, Errol does the same thing again, used as his strategy has to have worked, and it's 4-2. After winning the next point, Errol only trails 4-3, and now he's tied it all up at 4. This point they draw, and Errol's a point away from winning. On this break point, Errol wins, attacks the opponent, and I got up with him after the game.
After being down 4-0 and coming back to win 5-4, what was going through your mind when down 4-0?
What was going through my mind was what JD said. I need to be more aggressive. I need to watch my arm movements. I need to make sharper movements, faster, and smaller steps.
Great. And you think that propelled you to victory?
Yeah.
All right. And what do you think of the state of the team so far in the young season?
Well, the team this year is composed primarily of experienced fencers like JD, Robert, and Stan, and also Ray, who's coming off years of foil. So I'm one of the newer fencers, and they really guide me a lot, so it's really helpful.
All right. Thank you for your time.
No problem.
Next up, we have Horseman Varsity Squash versus Brunswick. Here you see Luke Park hit a beautiful cross-court winner. Luke Park played hard at the number 2 seed today and won his match, but it would not be enough. Here we see Marcus Plenty. Marcus Plenty was playing at the 5th spot, and he plays a great game. He comes up short, but here you can see a great shot by Marcus. It's kind of hard to tell what happens, but he hits a powerful shot, and the Brunswick player cannot get to it in time. Next up, we see our very own Billy Titlebound. Here, he almost gets blocked by the Brunswick player, but goes around him and makes the drop shot winner. Billy loses the match. Grant Ackerman, though, steps up, playing at the number 3 seed, and he'll win his match on this point. Unfortunately, the Lions lose 3-4 on the day. On Friday, boys varsity basketball played against Hackley in the second half of a doubleheader. Here you see Thomas Schnepp making a 3-point shot. The Horseman Lions Report was at both games. This game started at 6 o'clock. You can see us in the corner there. Anyway, this game was close starting at the very beginning. Here you see Hackley making a 3-point shot of their own. The game stayed close most of the first quarter. Thomas Schnepp again making a free throw there. Thomas Schnepp was Horseman's leading scorer on the day. Yet again, Thomas Schnepp from behind the arc makes another 3-point shot. Thomas Schnepp was a beast behind the arc today. Now Ben Fox, he's going to go in, make a layup of his own. Ben Fox played great on defense today, really helped out the team a lot. The Lions held a 6-point lead at halftime, but Hackley came roaring back out of the break, making this 3 here. Hackley evened up the score, and it stayed pretty much within 3 points the entire game. Here you see Andrew Verbinnen, he made a layup there. Hackley, however, kept coming back. Here you see them make a layup in the paint. Hackley kept it close the whole time, but here, beautiful pass by Mike Layden, and Jack Gollop over the back, great shot. Horseman keeping it tight, and here, Kostabajevic commits a controversial foul to send Hackley to the line, and Horseman starts falling apart here. A couple fouls, a couple missed shots. Both Ben Fox and Kostabajevic foul out, and deep in the fourth quarter, the Lions give up the lead. Jeremy Robbins steps in. He tries to make a free throw, but it's not going to be enough, and Horseman will lose the game 68-61.
All right, it was a thriller. Horseman took on Portledge. Portledge, the heavy favorite in this battle. This is Jen Reese, though, knocking down the three. It makes it, well, as you can read on the scoreboard, a 29-25 ball game. However, we've got 11 seconds left. Again, the text very helpful right there. Horseman down by 3 points, a three-pointer to tie it. They're looking for something. Emily Kramer passes it. Jayla DeGout. Jen Reese gets blocked. So Horseman has 3.2 seconds left on the clock. Jayla DeGout to tie the game at the buzzer. She nails it. Unbelievable. It was madness. You can see the middle schooler running on the court, and then we go to overtime. Jen Reese pump fakes, puts up the shot, doesn't go. Guess who? Jayla DeGout, and one. She helps Horseman go on and win this incredible game. He was pumped. The sophomore stud, well, she had herself a night as Horseman would go on and win 50-48.
We now take you to the lower gym, where Cole Parzik and the HM Lions did their wrestling thing. Cole Parzik had an extremely tough match, wrestling against an opponent who was 20 pounds heavier than he was. He would stay tough throughout the match, starting his opponent off with a nice takedown here and gaining 2 points for the Lions. Later in his match, his opponent would strike back, getting out of his hold quickly and then bringing Cole down for a takedown. Cole would stay alive and finish with a strong showing, unfortunately coming up a few points short of his competitor. The Lions would jump out to an early lead, but unfortunately Eagle Academy would fight back, as here, Davis Rittmaster, wrestling against his opponent, would get flipped over and pinned. Although the Lions would fall to Eagle Academy, they would get a win later in the night, beating Curtis and finishing with a solid showing.